Welcome to the Wayne State Coaches Show, exclusively on MyWayneNews.com. The Wayne State Coaches Show is brought to you by State National Bank, Pack and Save, Wayne State College.
We are here, Wayne High, with head softball coach Rob Sweetland, and it's an exciting time to talk to him this week because last night was his 400th win as a coach and as a program with the softball girls. So just talk to us a little bit about last night's game, how it went. Just tell me about the experience and what it's like to win that many games.
Well, last night game wasn't a nail biter. We kind of got on them early and took advantage of some walks and some errors, and then came up with a few hits. And Hannah did a good job shutting them down with her pitching, and it was kind of 17-0. It was one of those games where you just go in, you do what you got to do, and get out.
Yeah. Well, it's a special night too because all girls batted, right?
Yeah, we got all 18 girls in at bat, so that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
And you don't get to do that very often, not at the varsity level. So.
No. So explain to me, how were the girls acting after the game? Did they know how special of an experience it was? 400 wins. How were they acting?
Yeah, they had a poster for me and a plaque, and that was pretty sweet. And I talked to the seniors a little bit afterwards. How they were a big part of it. 4 years they've probably been part of over 100 of the wins, and it seems like about every senior class I've had probably have been part of about 100 wins. So over the 15 years. They just keep from freshmen through seniors. They just buy into what we've done in the past and keep it going.
So with such not an important win, but just a special win, how do you guys keep that momentum and energy going for next week? Who do you guys play, and how do you expect to fare?
Yeah, we have conference this weekend, and I'm kind of glad that game's over with. That 400 is done, and we can focus more on the conference tournament. And we have GACC in West Point tomorrow night, and that is actually for regular season conference because we're both undefeated. So that game will mean regular season conference champion, and then Saturday's our conference tournament championship, and then of course next week's district. So get this put behind us, and we can focus on the postseason stuff.
How do you expect to do in postseason? Obviously you expect the best, but who will be your biggest opponent, would you say?
Well, in our districts, Wahoo's a team that has been to state probably 6 of the last 7 years, maybe more. So they'll probably be the toughest competition down there. But Wisner came up here and played us tough last week, and they're there too. The good thing is we have the #1 seed, so Wahoo and Wisner will be on the other side, hopefully fighting it out to play us.
Yeah.
So we're kind of in the driver's seat with that #1 seed. That helps.
Okay, well, thank you and congrats.
Hi, this is Matt Lay of State Nebraska Bank, formerly State National Bank. State Nebraska Bank was founded in 1893 and is a full-service bank. We've supported Wayne State athletics and Wayne State for over 100 years. We have both faculty and student accounts and have scholarships for the incoming freshman class of Wayne State each and every year. We want to wish all the Wildcat teams all the success this year and the coaching staff, and we hope to see you at all the Wildcat games. Let's go Cats! State Nebraska Bank, member FDIC.
This week I am here again with Marlon Brink, cross country coach, This past weekend on Saturday, they took a drive up to Minnesota, University of Minnesota. So we are here to chat with him and kind of see how the meet went, how your runners did, and then a little bit about when his next meet is and what they're getting prepared for. So, Marlon, tell us, how did it go?
Well, I thought we had a decent meet. It was kind of interesting conditions. It had quite a bit of rain on Wednesday, and then again on Friday, just after we ran the course, it rained again. So it got to be kind of a muddy course, which made it kind of interesting. It's a hilly course to begin with, and so between the number of runners and the hills and the rain and everything, it made it kind of a sloppy, messy course. But our kids ran pretty well, I thought. On the women's side, Andrea DeSimone was our top finisher again. She ran a little slower than what she ran last year on the course, but that was kind of to be expected with the conditions. And so I thought she did reasonably well. Lexi Oswald, who's a freshman, she was our #2 runner, and she had her best race for her cross-country career, which has been a short one because she's just in her first year cross-country here. But she did well there, and so we did all right, and we're making some progress on the women's side. On the men's side, Antoine Bardot, he was our top finisher again. He placed 70th overall out of about 470 runners. So it's a big field. And when we took out all the other runners and compared him to the NSIC runners, he would have been the 17th NSIC finisher, which is kind of what we're shooting for. We want to hopefully get him in the top 20 at the conference championships, which will give him a shot at being all conference.
Wow. Okay, and so how do you guys place that? How do they do that as a team? How are you guys placed?
We were 36th on both the men's and women's sides out of 40-some teams. So, we weren't as high as what we would like to have been, ideally, but, we were looking more to see how we compared against the NSIC schools.
So, what are you guys preparing for this week and what's to come?
Well, we're getting ready for the Briarcliff Invitational, which is a week from Saturday over in Quick Lake, South Dakota. And so we're kind of increasing our volume of mileage this week a little bit. Then just getting ready to start to taper down a little bit as we get ready for the conference and the regional championships coming up.
So tell us a little bit about the Briarcliff meet. What do you guys kind of expect to do there? How do you expect to fare?
Well, the Briarcliff course is a flat and very fast course, so it's a good chance for our athletes to really get used to a little bit faster tempo in their racing, which is good because the Sioux Falls courses where we'll run the conference and regional meets are also flat courses. And so that's really what we're kind of focusing on, is getting their tempo, their pace when they're racing a lot faster, and just being ready to compete well.
Thanks, Marlon.
When we invite you to be a part of it at Wayne State College, we mean learning from a professor you can call up even after you're in med school, starting your own club, being elected to a leadership role as a freshman, volunteering over spring break, breaking records, influencing the next generation, finding a home away from home. Be a part of it at Wayne State College.
Pack and Save in Wayne is a proud supporter of Wayne State Athletics and host of the Saturday tailgate parties on campus at Memorial Stadium for every home football game. Stop in to check out their outstanding produce, their quality selection of meats, and their top-notch deli with the best fried chicken and salads around.
Pack and Save supports Wayne State Athletics, and we hope to see you at the games this year. Go Pats!
Pack and Save, a proud supporter of Wayne State College Athletics, located on West Highway 35 in Wayne.
I'm here with head football coach Dan McLaughlin again. We're going to talk about happy stuff this week because we won. Yay, so exciting. So tell us a little bit about the game. Obviously, I don't know, for people who weren't there, it was pouring rain.
Yeah.
The worst weather. I could barely sit there and watch because I was freezing cold. So tell us about the game. What was different this week compared to the last weeks before? What kind of brought you guys to, winning and getting that momentum?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we started well. We, the other games we've had something bad happen to us always right at the start of the game, a fumble or something or other. This game we got the ball, we drove down the field and scored, and then we stopped them and we went down and scored again. And so we were up 10-0 early, and that I think really propelled us from there. I thought the defense played great the whole game, and except for maybe the last play, which was kind of a surprise. But it was our most complete game of the year, and so we were able to get away with the win.
So how do we take this win and just keep building and building? I mean, you guys have Concordia this week. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about Concordia, what kind of to expect from them, and then other than starting well, what will be the key?
Well, I think the key to this football team is confidence. I really do. I think it's a good team. Yeah. I just think that they lack confidence, and when things would go poorly for us, kind of all the wind would go out of our sails. Yeah, and that was the key to the last game. Was things happened good early, and they built on that. And I really think that's the key. I think it's more mental than anything else. I think it's more about us than it is about them, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Concordia's a good team. They're 2-2. They played Duluth it was like 52-49 or something like that. They had a great game, and they're talented. They do a good job. They're home. It's their homecoming. They'll be all fired up, and we'll have to play well. But I'm confident that if we do play well, we'll be fine.
So tell us a little bit about Concordia's playing style, kind of compared to ours.
They do some different things with different personnel groups. They run a lot of people out on the field and do some different things that way. They're more they've changed their defense completely from what it's been in the past. They're not nearly as, they don't gamble as much. They don't do as many crazy things. They're a lot more sound. They're well coached. They do a good job. So, like I said, our work's cut out for us, but we've had a good week of practice, and so I think we'll do well.